Why do we as people seem to fear change? Why does change oftentimes make us feel so uncomfortable? Well, change often pulls us from our comfort zone and leaves the future unknown to us. The change leaving the future before us more difficult to predict. I'm here to tell you to focus on things getting better and not worse. Nothing is as bad as we think it is. It's really not. We create realities that do not exist within our own minds. Instead of using our energies to think creatively, we use it to self-destruct and worry. But why do we do this? Well, probably because this is how we were taught to be. Not blaming others, but now we need to be more creative and use our minds to get the things we want, rather than focus on what we don't want. We oftentimes feel alone because we feel trapped, and we feel trapped because things are not going the way we want them to. But that is not true. Things are going exactly as they should, based on our decisions and actions. We want different outcomes. We need to take different actions. I found myself one night stuck at Wendy's with no one to call for a ride home, $2.38 in my bank account, and crying in a stall alone when I soon realized I was trapped. But I soon began to realize in that moment was that I'd had enough. I'd had enough of feeling trapped, and I refused to struggle any longer. So, instead of bitching and complaining and beating myself up, I said, fuck this. And I started working on a flyer for CMTN, creating the Mind Now life coaching that I asked my dad to print up as a flyer and pass out to people. I decided not to waste my energy by simply getting angry, but to instead use that anger and direct it somewhere. I used the energy to make a decision in that moment. I am taking control of my life. Take control of your life. Do something, anything. Use the anger, the sadness, the loneliness to break free from it. Because nothing will change if you do not make the change. Begin now believing, I am worth more. And go out and get it. Go out in the world and refuse to settle. Ask for what you want. You deserve it. We will never get the things we don't ask for. And everything you have now is because you asked for it. If you realize now you don't like what you got, ask for something different. And keep asking until you feel you have what feels good to you. But beware. Your feelings will always change on what you want. So remember to often be grateful for what you do have. Because at some point in time, you wanted what you have now. I know what it feels like to have this dark shadow over your head. Trust me, I know. But we can get through this thing together. It's just life. It was made to be easy. You just need to change your perspective and your view a little bit. And don't assume life is going to take it easy on you. It knows what you are capable of, and that is why it continues to push you to your full potential. Be grateful. There are people who never struggle and actually wish to struggle. This is true. Some people spend their whole life without struggling and sit back one day after accomplishing all their goals and still feel as if something is missing. Things are not as bad as we think. Compare your life to someone less fortunate rather than someone better off. It will always keep you in balance. Whatever is happening in your current life situation, it's here to help you. Use it as a tool to climb higher and become a better version of yourself. Don't hold yourself back. You are so much better than what your mind is telling you in this moment. Take control over your mind. Do not let it take control over you.